And when you look at the second year for Towns, it's comparable to other great big men in the history of the NBA. And Greg, I'm talking about players in the top 50 of all time.
Yeah, I mean, just on the sophomore season stats, he looks like he projects to be one of the all-time greats. Comparable numbers to some of the best who have ever played it. Think of these names: Hakeem, Duncan, Ewing, and the Admiral. Maybe we'll be saying Karl-Anthony Towns as well.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Crawford. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. From deep, George goes back up with the putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip-in.
Teague, the pass to Crawford.
Jamal Crawford, the guy who has won multiple Sixth Man of the Year awards, and a guy that comes off the bench and provides you with some instant offense, ready to shoot, and certainly ready to shake a defender with those incredible handles.
And the first one drops. And for Crawford, it's a luxury to bring him off the bench.
Well, Jamal Crawford is not a high percentage shooter, but with that volume shooting, you know he has the opportunity to impact the game, coming in and scoring and getting buckets. There are a lot of people who really enjoy watching Jamal Crawford come in, putting the ball on a string and making scoring sometimes look easy.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Melo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Crawford outside. Swiped away. It's 2-on-1. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Crawford outside. And Gibson now atop the key. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gibson the screen. Deep 2 from Crawford. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Crawford's got 6. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Teague. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Thunder trailing by 3. George with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
A quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Gibson dishes to Teague. And there's the call on Felton. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Roof shot.
That free throw, no good. And Jeff Teague coming over to the Timberwolves in free agency. Greg, the team felt he was the perfect fit.
You know, and it seemed for a while the Wolves had wanted to kind of mix things up at that point guard position. And you knew they had someone in mind when they dealt both Rubio and Dunn in the offseason. Teague was their man all along.
So we can't get either to fall.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Abrines. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota in the lead. And the call will be against Alex Abrines. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Timberwolves have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shot.
And he makes the first. And Greg, you wouldn't expect it from a Coach Thibodeau team, but defense was an issue for the Timberwolves last year.
And the Wolves brought in Butler to help with offense, but more importantly, his defense. And Butler familiar with what Thibs likes to do. On both ends of the floor, has the leadership the team needs, particularly on the defensive end.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And the Thunder with some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Anthony. And it's Andre Robertson in for Alex Abrinas. Thunder trailing by 3. Over to the left wing. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Roberson. Teague covering and stolen by Jang. Now here comes Teague leading the break. Towns kicks to Teague. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Roberson. Teague covering. Felton kicks to Patterson. Tipped away. 1:12 left in the first half. Teague for 3. Connects from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Robertson can't hit. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Rumors about Butler being traded from Chicago were circulating last season. Draft day comes around, and the Minnesota Timberwolves made their move, Greg, to acquire him.
Yeah, and the more you look at it, the trade looks great for Butler and the Wolves. Reunites him with Coach Thibodeau. Joins an incredibly young core in Towns and Wiggins, and the sky's the limit, I think, for this young Wolves team.
The first free throw is good.
And watching Jimmy Butler, he just offers so much on offense from a scoring standpoint. You know, obviously he can get to the rack and draw the defense to him. Also really improved his ability to knock it down from beyond. Just a complete offensive player.
Grant the pass to Collison. Back to Grant. Can they get it? A rebound by the Timberwolves. Jones with it. Now Felton defending. Ball's knocked loose. Towns sets the pick for Jones. Shoots the 3, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Jones. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Thunder trailing by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
19 seconds left in the first half. And Roberson kicks to Collison. For three, Felton sinks the triple. Here's Jones. He's got 7. They set the pick. And there's the call on Felton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls for Jones. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Grant. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11